Good evening to you all. Honorable Minister of State in charge of Government Communications and MP for Abra Asebu Kwamankasi, President of GJA, Country Director of UNESCO, Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Director General SNET, Director General Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, Chancellor of Wisconsin University, heads of media institutions here present, former executives of GJA and senior members of GJA, members of GJA, key partners of Ghana Journalists Association, distinguished media practitioners, honorees, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to join you for this year's World Press Freedom Celebration and GJA Honors Night. Today, we join the international community in marking World Press Freedom Day, a moment of solemn reflection and resolute celebration. It is a day on which we affirm once more the foundational role of free, independent, and responsible media in sustaining democratic governance, social cohesion, and inclusive development. Since its proclamation by the United Nations in 1993, World Press Freedom Day has served as a global reminder of the fundamental principle of press freedom. This annual observance serves not just as a moment of reflection, but as a reminder, a call to action to defend one of democracy's most sacred pillars, a free and independent press. This year's theme, Reporting in the Brave New World, the impact of artificial intelligence on press freedom and the media, speaks to both the boundless promise and uncertainties of our time. It challenges us to confront the transformative role of artificial intelligence in shaping not only how we consume news, but how we define truth, uphold ethics, and preserve the freedoms that underpin journalism. Artificial intelligence, by its very design, is neutral. It can be harnessed to enhance efficiency, to uncover patterns that empower investigative journalism, and to broaden access to information in unprecedented ways. Already, AI is assisting newsrooms in real-time translation, personalized content delivery, and advanced data analysis. Yet, with such promise comes a peril. We have seen the rise of deepfakes, algorithmic bias, automatic disinformation campaigns, and the disturbing use of surveillance technologies. In the hands of repressive regimes or unscrupulous actors, AI can become a tool of censorship, misinformation, and intimidation. The brave new world we enter must not be one where machines are weaponized to silence truth. Ladies and gentlemen, we are called upon to provide leadership that is both visionary and vigilant. We must ask ourselves, how do we protect press freedom in an era where artificial intelligence is reshaping the media landscape? And how do we ensure that technology advances our values rather than eroding them? I firmly believe that the answer lies in balance, a deliberate and inclusive approach to innovation that upholds the principles of transparency, accountability, and human dignity. We must develop national and regional AI governance frameworks that protect press freedoms, safeguard personal liberties, and promote the ethical use of emerging technologies. We must invest in the capacity of media institutions to adapt to change without compromising on journalistic integrity. This includes equipping journalists with the tools and knowledge to understand AI systems, critically interrogate algorithmic content, and counter synthetic media with verified facts. Equally important is the role that international cooperation plays. No single country can regulate the digital ecosystem alone. We must engage multilaterally to establish global norms that protect journalists from online harassment, surveillance, and data exploitation. We must speak with one voice and defend the press. We must not forget that the battle for press freedom is not new. It has always required vigilance, sacrifice, and courage. What is new in the terrain is this digital age, and we must not only fight for freedom to speak, but for the freedom to be heard accurately, fairly, and without distortion. On this World Press Freedom Day, I salute all our nation's journalists who, despite mounting pressure and evolving challenges, continue to illuminate the path of democracy with courage and purpose. Your work is essential, my dear journalists. Your voice matters. Your integrity safeguards our liberty. Let us commit to building a media ecosystem where artificial intelligence becomes a partner in progress, not a pillar of oppression. Let us strive to ensure that truth is neither drowned by noise of algorithms nor diminished by the silence of fear. The media, as a fourth estate, holds a sacred responsibility not just to report, but to lead. In a time where retaliatory politics and extreme partisanship threatens the soul of our democracy, Ghanaians are yearning for a new narrative, one that builds rather than breaks, and one that unites rather than divides. Whilst I'm not against accountability, I dare say that the culture of retaliatory politics and political vengeance must end, and the media must be bold to lead this. You must not echo the bitterness of the extremists in the political space, but challenge it. We must put an end to the division and the bitterness of the past. Be the conscience of our nation. Champion a new Ghana, one where governments are judged not by how hard they crush their opponents, but by how well they serve their people within their tenure. The path forward depends on your courage and boldness. Thank you for listening to me. Long live Ghana Journalists Association. Long live our nation, Ghana. May God make our nation great and strong. Thank you so much.